seems that I'm the only tourist flying from Makassar to Pontianak. The rest is only local people. I'm in Pontianak. Pontianak is a city in the West Kalimantan, West Borneo, Indonesian part, which is called Kalimantan. Apparently at the airport there are only taxis. I mean, the Uber, Grab, they're not allowed to inside, or they don't want to. I'm not sure what the policy is here. So I'm taking an Ojek. It's a motorcycle taxi. I have to wear a helmet. Last time in Jakarta they fined me. They fined me $20, I think. This is where the northern and southern hemisphere is split in two. Actually, not right here. It's about 10 kilometers from here. I will go there later. But if you were here about 7 days ago on September 22nd at noon, the sun would have been right in the middle of the sky. So at 12 o'clock noon, if you would look straight up, you would see the sun on the middle of the center of the sky, like this, the center, very center. And that happens on the equinox. I mean, even now, 1 week after the equinox, at noon, it's almost noon. As you can see, there's a shade on my face. So the sun is not right in the center, but, well, almost in the center. Have you ever experienced this? I mean, if you're in the northern or southern hemisphere, you see the sun a little bit on the side there, on not on top of your head, not on top of the, basically in the middle of the center of the sky. And I remember it was the same thing with when I was in Java a few years ago. In the night, you would see the moon, so like right on top of you. It's just in the middle of the sky at night, and it was amazing. I mean, I'd never seen something like that before. I bought some mango, but it's pickled. So there's many of the fruits here are pickled. There's guava, there's mango, there is, I believe, even a pineapple. They're all pickled. Maybe they want a different taste. It's not for me. Yes, this is a Christian cathedral, but as you can see behind, there are some native motifs as well. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe this is a part of a Dayak tribe. It's one of the main tribes on the Borneo or Kalimantan island. For the most part, people in Indonesia have been peacefully coexisting in terms of religion. I think there are some issues in Sulawesi, North Sulawesi, but as far as I'm aware, and people are very nice. I'm probably the nicest people I've ever met in Indonesia. There's no surprise that they have aloe vera here, and I got a big quantity of drink. I really like aloe vera. This is the Indonesian version of the rickshaw. I don't even know the name. I know that the motorcycle is called Ojek, but this one I'm not entirely sure of the name. Anyway, I had lunch at the Warung. Warung is a family restaurant. A small restaurant, like a corner restaurant, where they have simple food, but very delicious, with lots of vegetables and other. My favorite is tempe. Tempe is fermented, I think, soybeans. It's soybeans, and then they're frying them, and it reminds me of the Japanese fermented soybean, which is natto, but really good. One of my favorite foods ever. I'm staying at the Hotel Grand Kartik or Kartika, don't even know how to pronounce it, by the river. It's the only hotel with a river view, but unfortunately the river view rooms, they're being renovated right now, so mine is facing some power station. Came back from the mall, Kaiser or Caesar Mall, very imaginative name. And I got the aloe vera drink. It's another favorite of mine. And it's no surprise they have it here. I mean, it's the middle of the jungle. If they don't have aloe vera here, then where? Aloe. Anyway, it's really cheap, but I forgot to buy a straw. Straws are a very important tool in Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand. Especially in Thailand, they will give you straws with everything. If you buy 2 bottles of waters, you'll get 2 straws. Or buy, let's say, a soy drink and in water, you get 2 straws, 1 for each. Speaking about the soy drinks are expensive in Indonesia, and they're being imported from Malaysia, and I just don't know why. Maybe people don't really drink that here, but especially in Thailand and Malaysia, they drink a lot of soy. I mean, soy drink. Here, I don't know. Here, tea a lot, and there's some sport drinks, water, and I will try this aloe vera. I had to put it in a glass, and I kind of drink a little bit of the water. It's very sweet. I had the Korean-made aloe vera drink before, but it was not sweet as this one. This is excessively sweet. So I will throw the water, the liquid, and just eat the plant. This hotel is creepy. I think there are ghosts around here. Well, it's Pontianak, which is a ghost city. I mean, the name Pontianak is ghost. Depending on where you're staying in Pontianak, you can take a boat to the Equator Monument. I think that will be more interesting than the normal taxi. Okay, this is where the Earth is split in two. The Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere start here. I mean, I'm sure there are other places on Earth, but this is very well delimited, and apparently this is exactly where the center of the Earth is, the exact equator. Maybe inside that building, or maybe it moved a little bit. So apparently now I'm on the equator line. I'm standing right on the equator line, and on my right side it's right here, the south hemisphere, and this is the north hemisphere. So, you know, I don't know how they're able to tell like in such a detail, but I can be in two hemispheres at the same time, maybe, or maybe not, I'm not sure. It's really interesting though.